Hello and welcome to Rafi Real Talk, Voices of Victory. Well, like we know, Raymond Awards for Excellence isn't just an award, it's a symbol of pride, aspiration, and above all, excellence. Every year, Rafi shines a spotlight on individuals and teams who didn't just do their jobs, they redefined them. They took everyday roles and transformed them into extraordinary contributions. And you know what? This year, the spotlight is shining even brighter. With over 300 stellar entries making it to the BU level evaluations, it's clear how aspirational this platform has become. The shortlist from the BU level panel will make it to the jury evaluations from here on, and we can't wait to see the reveal of the final winners on the day. But here's the thing, while the applause and the trophies are glorious, they're just the tip of the iceberg. Behind every RAFE win is a journey filled with belief, resilience, conviction, and often those countless unseen moments that made the win possible. And that's exactly why we are here today. As we celebrate the centenary year at Raymond, RAFE Real Talk is a tribute to those unsung moments. It's a space where we rewind, reflect, and relive the real stories behind the spotlight. In this first of its kind series under the Rafi umbrella, we are going beyond the stage and will share the space with some of our most inspiring Rafi winners. We get to hear what really went into those award winning projects. From the spark to the setbacks and to the standing ovation. So today, as we kick off the first episode of Rafi Real Talk, I'm so excited to invite someone very, very special with us. Somebody who truly embodies the spirit of quiet leadership, deep-rooted ownership, and the impact that has a lasting impression. Shraddha Kurup, Head of Lifestyle Business Visual Merchandising. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here, Shraddha.
Thank you, Akshaya, and it's my pleasure to be here.
So, Shraddha, firstly, I think you're the first person who we are going to be interviewing on this podcast, right? I recollect you winning this Best Team Performance of the Year in the year 2019, and I think it was for the initiative Har Shehar Mein Raymond campaign, which actually became a movement, and your team was at the heart of it. So, can you tell us about the inspiration, the driving force that was really behind it?
Yes, Akshaya, I still recall the day when Mohit, our retail head at that time, called all of us in the room and said that, there's a vision that CMD has placed on the table, which was about opening a Raymond shop in every town of India. And he gave us a target of 300 stores to be opened in a span of about 2 years. And he says, guys, we have to get this together. I think when he mentioned the number, all of us went into a complete blank space and we were like, how's that even possible? Because it's literally opening about a store every 2 days, right? And he said, this is not an option. This is something that we have to do and we will do. Let's kind of figure the way forward. So I think the first thing was about, soaking in the target, getting the vision completely clear in our head, and then coming together as a team to deliver it. So now that you mention it, it's complete nostalgia because what was earlier a cloud of doubt on our heads as functional heads and as business heads at that time was slowly broken down into smaller deliverables as a project. And what you saw then was these 300 stores coming alive. And like you rightly said, it was a movement. It was an anthem. Har Shehar Mein Raymond became an anthem for the entire organization. So I think there was a lot that went into it, more as a mindset, more as a fact that as a team we can achieve anything. And it just brought the whole team together. The energy was outstanding. And we did achieve it, yes. Yeah. So it was a fantastic journey.
Rightly said, Shraddha, as we look back, the outcome looks so nice. It's all about numbers and it sounds so easy. But like we always say, behind every shining moment, there is a hustle. Even the magnanimity of the overall movement, Har Shehar Mein Raymond.
So yes, Akshaya, like I mentioned to you, that 300 stores in a span of 2 years, which would mean about 2 stores on an average per day. and in a market that was already saturated. Like we had stores across, we had about 650 stores at that time already, and we had to now penetrate into tier 4-5 markets, and it was a difficult task because firstly we had to acquire franchisees to come in and invest, go into interiors of India, find these spaces. They didn't exist in that sense for us. We had to map these places, and there was a team led by Vijay who kind of went into these markets, found these spaces. There was a team led by Sushil who then constructed these projects for us. There was a team led by marketing, visual merchandising, all of us coming together to bring these stores to life. And all of this had to happen in a time span which was predefined, right? So it was a huge target that had to be cut down into smaller deliverables. But I think like I mentioned earlier, it was the mindset really, right? So when we began the journey, it seemed like an impossible task. But as we kind of got a little bit of a clarity on the vision and we kind of decided we have to do it, it became a lot more simpler. The road kind of, unfolded in front of us. And I think the fact that there was clarity, there was resilience, there was, commitment to the entire task, the discipline to achieve it, and the team coming together seamlessly. So it wasn't my function or another function against each other. It was all of us to achieve that target. So I think there were a lot of roadblocks, that the fact that time, resources, a team, members, all on the constraint side of it. But I think the will to do it, that kind of just balanced it out very, very seamlessly. And what you saw was the magic that unfolded. It was an anthem, and the team managed to kind of actually beautifully deliver it. I would like to bring this one episode out, which was actually the last store, the 300th store that we had to open. And it was on the, we had to deliver it on this last day. And our entire team went there for the setup. We had about 1.5 days to set up the entire store. We were there through the day, through the night. And I think at about 1 a.m., we realized we haven't had dinner. So somebody went out and got these pizzas, and we had no place to sit where the store was being set up. So all of us went out to the footpath outside, and we set it up over there as a meal, and we celebrated that. So I think the fact that every milestone was celebrated, every milestone was recognized, team members encouraged each other, stepped in for each other, and made that entire vision a reality.
That brings back a lot of memories from the
fond
past,
memories.
right? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, Akshaya.
Now, talking about memories, we have a little surprise for you. Can I have it, please? Yeah, Shraddha.
Oh, lovely.
Right? We thought that this might just bring back all the memories from the day when you were holding that trophy high and celebrating for all the efforts put in, right? As you look back and, recollect those moments, do you have a victory song that could be like, really apt and would fit into this scheme of things?
Yes, Akshay, and I think this is fantastic. Actually, it almost brings tears to my eyes because it's a moment that, we've cherished and really, really treasured in time. The song actually is, I have a song, a victory song that always kind of lifts me up every time I'm kind of doubtful of my potential or anything that I set out to do. It's called the Hall of Fame, and it's by this band called the Scripts, and it's a motivational song actually that kind of pushes you to pursue your dreams, and to go out there and make an impact. And it's not just an impact in your own personal space, but go out there and just become who you are and make an impact in the world at large. So I think it's a beautiful song, and I think for us at RAFE, it's something that I resonate with as well. It's an amazing song to kind
That's
of live by.
definitely a powerful song.
Yes.
So as you look back at your journey, according to you, how did this winning RAFE shape your career in Raymond?
So Akshay, I joined Raymond as the head of visual merchandising for the Raymond shops, which was the retail division. And I think I've cherished every moment of that. I still belong to that team. But over these years, I have also had the opportunity to post actually this Har Shehar Raymond being successful, learn and move into a retail marketing role. And from there, take on eventually the lifestyle business visual merchandising head role, right? So it's been an amazing progress in terms of professional accomplishments and the role expansion that, and gives me the opportunity to work with all the brands, with all the businesses, with all the goals that we have as a lifestyle unit to kind of deliver.
Lastly, I'd want to ask you if there's a piece of advice that you'd want to give for those who are aspiring to hold that trophy this year or in the years to come.
Sitting in this hall of fame, which kind of is the biggest recognition you can get. My advice is that soak it all in, celebrate every moment, fill your heart with gratitude and pride, and enjoy every minute, because you are special, you've worked hard, and you've earned your way here. So just celebrate.
So beautifully laid out, Shraddha. And I think it's been absolutely amazing having a conversation with you. It's been an interesting conversation. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here.
So, if you've ever wondered what it really takes to rise, this is your space. To rewind, to reflect, to relive the journeys that defined a few and just might inspire many out there. This is Rafi Real Talk, Voices of Victory, and we're just getting started.